That's the first image that we're bringing to you right on our screens here. India Today told you so. The first breaking that
दिखने को मिली कहीं ना कहीं ये जो आम आदमी पार्टी की प्रोटेस्ट है वो तुरंत शुरू हो गई थी जब से अरेस्ट हो गया। और ये बताना बहुत जरूरी है कि संजय सिंह के खिलाफ जो एक्शन ईडी के तहत आई है वो दिनेश अरोड़ा अप्रूवर बनने के बाद आई है। दिनेश अरोड़ा ने कुछ ऐसे स्टेटमेंट्स दिए हैं जिसमें उनका ये कहना है कि संजय सिंह मौजूद थे जब अरविंद केजरीवाल के साथ लिकर पॉलिसी में मीटिंग हो रही थी। और आप देख सकते हैं कि कैसे भिड़ गए हैं आम आदमी पार्टी के कार्यकर्ता और दिल्ली पुलिस की जो लोग हैं। आप देख सकते हैं कि कैसे यहाँ पे झड़प शुरू हो गई है। ये जब से गाड़ी बाहर निकल रही थी तब से ऐसी नजारे देखने को मिल रही थी क्योंकि दिल्ली पुलिस भी इनके कार्यकर्ता को उठाने की कोशिश कर रहे थे। इसीलिए आम आदमी पार्टी के कार्यकर्ता और दिल्ली पुलिस के बीच झड़प देखने को मिली।
That's Shreya Chatterjee bringing us all that commotion from right outside. You see the kind of media frenzy there. Undoubtedly, Aam Aadmi Party Neta Sanjay Singh is a third in command. He holds that kind of clout. He's known to be the closest aide of Arvind Kejriwal. After what happened with Satyendra Jain and Manish Sisodia, it almost seemed like Sanjay Singh was one of those, maybe the only or maybe one of the two people who were really close to the Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. Who's known to be the third in command in the party itself as well as the Delhi government. He stands arrested. ED has just about taken Sanjay Singh from his residence. The image that you see right on the center of our screen is Sanjay Singh just moments ago stepping after being grilled for nearly 11 hours and waving at the crowds there before he was taken away by the Enforcement Directorate. Now, the ED will seek his custody. How long are they going to seek his custody for? That remains to be seen. But we know now Satyendra Jain and Manish Sisodia, it's been months now that they are still in prison. Manish Sisodia in the same Delhi Liquorgate scam. He's been arrested, and as investigations continue, he still remains in prison. You have Satyendra Jain, Delhi's health minister, at that point was accused of money laundering. In a different case, he's still in prison. Two of their biggest leaders, Aam Aadmi Party's biggest netas, Satyendra Jain, Manish Sisodia, who currently are in prison despite several attempts for bail, have fallen futile. You have now the third biggest arrest within the Aam Aadmi Party, and that is Sanjay Singh. You see him right on the center of your screens there, just moments ago when he stepped out of his house after 11 hours of grilling by the Enforcement Directorate, waves at all the crowds who are standing right outside. In fact, Milind Sharma is also right with us at the ED office. She is outside the ED office. Milind, tell us more. Is Sanjay Singh being brought to the ED office now? Do we know of the likelihood on how long will the ED seek his custody? And what are the legal remedies he could have?
Nabila, we are outside the Enforcement Directorate's office, and the time taken from Sanjay Singh's official residence as a Member of Parliament from here, it's not too much. Perhaps in the next 10 odd minutes, he should reach the Enforcement Directorate office, which is also in the central part of Delhi. Of course, Sanjay Singh, being a Member of Parliament, can seek legal recourse as well. But remember, in May this year, the Enforcement Directorate had earlier also allegedly apologized to Sanjay Singh for having named him in the charge sheet mistakenly. This was something that was claimed by the Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal as well publicly. And on the question that you asked, why now? Why is Sanjay Singh
he
being
was named in the
now?
charge sheet
Is because Dinesh Arora became an approver.
For what we know is that he was named in the charge sheet 3 times because Dinesh Arora mentioned him, but the fourth mention of Sanjay Singh in the charge sheet was a mistake. So it was just one mistake. The other 3 rounds that was mentioned in the charge sheet were very clearly worded as per Dinesh Arora's statement.
Of course, and which is why when Dinesh Arora became an approver for the Enforcement Directorate is why action was taken swiftly by the ED as well. Earlier on, the liquor policy scam that was being investigated by the Enforcement Directorate, as I mentioned earlier, close aides of Sanjay Singh, especially the ones he works with,
Sarvesh Mishra, Ajit Tyagi, his PA, as well as Vivek Tyagi were all questioned around him. Their laptops were seized, their equipment was taken, they were questioned for an entire day, spanning long hours. At that point of time, the Enforcement Directorate did not arrest his close aides. They were called in for questioning. But now, of course, with the fact that Dinesh Arora has clearly mentioned that Sanjay Singh was a key point between meeting Manish Sisodia as well as another meeting that was held in one of Dinesh Arora's own restaurants to make sure there were some lapses and loops created in the liquor policy to of course, bring and give brickbacks and kickbacks to these people. Of course, for that reason, Sanjay Singh became one of the major points of debate here for the Enforcement Directorate also. And now that he has been mentioned in the charge sheet later on, saying that he was the key link between Manish Sisodia as well as the South cartel there that later on also was brought into the entire liquor policy scam. Sanjay Singh is now being arrested. And as we show you visuals, of course, barricading have been doubled over here with more police personnel having been brought over here. There are rapid action force members also, because perhaps it is expected that the Aam Aadmi Party will not take this lying down. There could be supporters of the Aam Aadmi Party gathering at the Enforcement Directorate office, because such are the scenes right outside the residence of Sanjay Singh as well. He's a popular leader, largely supported and respected in the Aam Aadmi Party. Of course, we did see in the day Saurabh Bhardwaj also did a press conference. Arvind Kejriwal also has been saying that they will find nothing, but ultimately several big leaders of the Aam Aadmi Party are now under the scanner of the enforcement agencies. This time, after Manish Sisodia, Sanjay Singh has also been put under arrest. We are yet.
और इसके पार्टी रिजल्ट आएंगे या मीडिया को भी मैं बता दे रहा हूँ, पार्टी रिजल्ट आएगा, जी हाँ बिल्कुल आएगा, और अगर नहीं आया तो हमसे मिल लीजिएगा, आ जाएगा तो मैं आपसे मिलूंगा।
किस तरह की पॉजिटिव रिजल्ट की आपको उम्मीद है?
सत्ता परिवर्तन होगा और कौन पॉजिटिव रिजल्ट आएगा? उन्होंने उसको पकड़ा जिसको बिना किसी जुर्म के सस्पेंड किया गया, एडवांस सस्पेंड किया गया पार्लियामेंट से, और जिसको सस्पेंड करना चाहिए था उसको इंचार्ज बना दिया गया राजस्थान का। ठीक है, you should wait.
All right, that's Sanjay Singh's father who's speaking. Of course, this has come as a big blow for the Aam Aadmi Party, undoubtedly for Sanjay Singh's family as well. Milan, who's still with us. Milan, go on. You were speaking of the charges under which the Enforcement Directorate has arrested Sanjay Singh. It's been now over a year, Milan, that the ED is probing into the Delhi excise policy case. Arvind Kejriwal, the Chief Minister, claims that there's not a rupee that they've found. There's really no proof that they have, but yet they're keeping our netas under custody. This is nothing but vendetta politics. So a year and more, a year and counting, you have the Delhi liquor case that still continues to be investigated. There's no closure, no solid proof as yet, claims the AAP.
Well, Nabila, rightly so, because the Aam Aadmi Party has been claiming that they've been caught on a bad foot because they have been speaking against the ruling government. I'll come back to your question, but let me once again show you the commotion outside the Enforcement Directorate office, because as we speak, I expect that the convoy taking Sanjay Singh will be here, because barricades are being moved. The media personnel is being told to move from the space also. And the Delhi police deployment has also been increased subsequently now, because we are expecting Sanjay Singh to come here. So behind me you can see that they are making adequate security arrangements. According to what the Enforcement Directorate has been saying and what they have been putting forward in the charge sheet there, Sanjay Singh spoke with many of the restaurant owners and arranged checks amounting to 32 lakhs that was handed over to Manish Sisodia for the collection of party funds for upcoming elections in Delhi.